I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Penguin's worst argument ever. Let's get straight into it.
On a bit of a journey. I had a 2-hour road trip ahead of me, which for pretty much every sensible human being doesn't sound like a lot. But for a little troglodyte goblin like me who very rarely leaves his hidey hole here, and I never really venture it past the immediate Tampa area.
Well, I don't really go anywhere either, so I guess that would be a long time for me.
This
Farthest place I ever went was a zoo.
This was like the Oregon Trail for me. 2 hours may as well have been like a full-blown expedition here, like complete with rations and everything. And at the beginning of that 2-hour trip, I saw this video floating around on Twitter about a streamer having an argument with his girlfriend over something really confusingly silly. Even when we got to our
I mean, relationship arguments are always sometimes silly, you know.
destination and finished our task, completed the quest, and drove back, I still had it like in the back of my noodle here, just kind of jumbling around in my noggin because it's so baffling that this argument ever even happened in the first place.
Okay,
like,
what happened? Alright, you hyping it up.
Into a movie's plot. I'd say that's AI generated gobbledygook because no one would ever argue about something so stupid.
Hey guys, it's Riley.
Look like normal people.
Riley never told me about this, bro. She never told me about this. This is news to me right now.
It's Riley.
I'm doing a little talk show.
Damn, she hiding stuff from me. Bro, she never told me about this. I'm surprised. I'm like, what the fuck? I never heard about. I thought she would tell me something like this.
But why though? It's a totally innocent YouTube video she made 10 years ago with her friends in high school.
What? Wait, I was lost there. Wait. Is it bad? What did she say? Did she say anything bad?
It's not like he just stumbled across something important. It's not like he learned some life-ruining information about his significant other here, where he found out that her secret identity is Jack the Ripper and she's some kind of serial killer. It's not like he...
You reckon she just got ran through by 100 men, like in her past, and she didn't tell you.
Even stumbled across something like she is a former adult film star that she hid from him. Like he found her hidden OnlyFans, where she was
exactly. You see, me and Morse Critical know
jutsu with her butthole for $5 on OnlyFans or whatever. It was nothing like that. It's literally just like a single YouTube video she made with her friends in high school that was seen by like 300 people. I think it had like 300 views, but I imagine a lot of that came from his community going over to it. Realistically, it was probably seen by only like 2 or 3 people in the immediate friend circle of that group. Dang. And then left to die, just buried in the YouTube dusty library of videos that never...
Yeah, there are a lot of... I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of YouTube videos. I wonder how many they are. Do they keep count? I'm sure they do, right?
But somehow, someone in chat, like an archaeologist, cleaned off this fossil and submitted it to him as like a, brother, look at this. Did you know she made a YouTube video 10 years ago? And he seems so disturbed by it. And the chat starts enabling this insecurity saying, damn, she's hiding things from you. Like, what do you mean? This is like the most innocent YouTube video ever.
I feel like this is something you wouldn't even tell anybody. Like, I feel like this is something you forget. Like, you wouldn't
We're in a day and age where pretty much everyone you interact with on a daily basis has a digital footprint. Everyone is filming themselves in every aspect of their life all the time and uploading it. It'd be more uncommon to find someone that's just off the grid and has no Instagram
Actually, that might be a little
videos
creepy, but people might like a girl like that for real. I'm not gonna lie. Because that is one of the most, probably one of the most hardest things to find. Can I talk? God damn.
YouTube videos, TikTok videos, something like that in their past.
She was on a YouTube video? She never told me this? I'm finna crash out. This is wild. Yeah, bro, she never told me this.
You're gonna crash out over a YouTube... Did she say anything in the YouTube video? I'm thinking she said something, right? Or just you made the YouTube video?
Yeah, how are you not gonna tell me you did... Oh, so convenient. You're on speaker. You're on speaker now, by the way. But that's weird. That's weird that you never told me this.
I literally forgot about that. I don't know how they found that. I totally forgot about that.
It would make sense. It was 10 years ago. It makes sense that you forgot.
It's more weird that you would want to know that. It's totally understandable that you would forget filming a single YouTube video, even a couple of YouTube videos 10 fucking years ago if it never took off. Like, what do you mean? This isn't some kind of like, oh my god, I'm dating a lying harpy.
Right.
I'm dating a charlatan. Like, this is, like, the
You act like she hid her whole identity.
YouTube video is legitimately a nothing burger, and he's blowing this way out of proportion. He calls her up like it's some kind of emergency, like,
This chat's dumb as shit too. I'm not gonna lie, cause
what you
I'm
were trying
looking
to
at
hide from me.
chat.
You filmed a YouTube video 10 years ago with your friends, didn't you? You had your own little podcast at one point, huh? Oh, I can't. I've never been so hurt in my life. How could you have lied to me and kept this information a secret? Like, this is
dumb.
something you would forget about, like 100%.
How did you even
I
come
don't
across this argument with her? Like, bro, this is it's just so, bro. There's nothing.
Stan, like,
if I seen the beginning of the video, I probably would have just clicked off. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
could even be an issue. That
sounds
just feels
so
like
stupid.
complete insecurity, or maybe like this desire for him to know like every single aspect of everything she's ever done. I don't really know. That's why I'm saying I can't really wrap my head around how this could even become an issue. This would be one of those things like, if a chatter linked it, it'd be more concerning how they found it, A, and B, it'd be like, oh, that's interesting. Haha, I mean, what a goofy little find. Like, it's not a big
Right.
deal, no matter how
And
you
it's still on YouTube, so I'm sure she probably had access to it. So it's not really a like huge like revelation.
spin it. And yet, somehow, he found a way to make it a big deal.
Interesting. I'm surprised you didn't tell me this. What do you mean, thanks? I'm surprised you never told me this. This is crazy. I gotta find this out from the
This
chat.
is insecure. Like, I know some women be like using that insecurity card and stuff, but like this is what insecurity really looks like. Like, this is the purest form of insecurity. Like, this is insecure.
Really embarrassing. Thanks.
It's embarrassing for her, not me.
Why would that be embarrassing for
Right,
you?
she made a
what
YouTube
kind of
video,
delusional
bro.
fantasy land are you getting bullied in? What do you mean? Like, who's gonna start shooting spitballs at you and throwing tomatoes? Boo! This guy stinks. 10 years ago, his girlfriend filmed a YouTube video once. Like, I don't understand. Oh, God, look, jeepers creepers, guys. I can't eat. I can't sleep. My girlfriend made a YouTube video 10 years ago. Yeah, so anyway, I broke up with her.
Bro.
Explain myself, which is really fucking annoying.
Why wouldn't you tell me about that?
First of all, I totally forgot about that. You can
That's
look.
convenient.
It was so long ago. We never.
10 years ago. How is that convenient? She forgot about something that happened 10 years ago. How the hell is that convenient? Oh, it sounds fucking natural, you dumbass.
Never made it a serious thing. We filmed like 2 things.
We started 10 Talks together, and we like talked about being
I
on a
forgot
podcast,
about
and
it.
you're like, I've never
And that
done,
wasn't a
I've never done
podcast.
anything like this before.
That wasn't
so
a
it's like people are saying like,
podcast.
oh, Yuri, why are you making a big deal? I don't. What's a big deal? Is it feels like I've been lied to. That's what it feels like.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You've
Okay.
been lied to.
How is that in any way construed as her lying to you about
She didn't tell you. So I don't feel like that's an actual lie.
what? Do you also need her high school report?
It's just not telling you something. Like, y'all, people confuse that a lot. Like, they confuse lying with just not telling you something. Like, I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you.
Card so you can check each individual grade in every subject? Like, if it turns out she flunked out of chemistry in her sophomore year of high school, are you going to say that she's a liar for not telling you that she's bad at chemistry or something? Like, what? I don't understand. It doesn't
See,
make
and
any
even if that self is not a lie, still, I just didn't tell you.
sense. It's entirely reasonable that she would have forgot about this, given it was 10 years ago, basically.
Right.
And according to her, they only filmed like 2 videos, and it wasn't even like a podcast or anything. They just like talked at a camera, it seems, about nothing really. Like, I tried so hard to figure out what there is to even be hurt by in this situation here, or what like you could feel betrayed by, and I just don't get it. He tries to say like they filmed something together, and she said it was her first time doing a podcast, which seems to be a truthful statement regardless
Exactly.
of
It's her
this
first time doing a podcast. It's not her first time sitting in front of a camera. Like, if it was her first time sitting in front of a fucking camera, I'd be bedazzled. I'd be, I don't know.
Earth's YouTube video, because this was just her friends sitting
That'd
down
be
talking
rare
about
right there.
nothing. And it's very understandable that that's something that would have 100% slipped their mind, since they never made a series out of it. They never did anything with it past like 1 or 2 videos 10 years ago, a decade ago.
I wasn't lying to you. I genuinely forgot about it because it was never a serious thing.
I don't even know who those people
Oh,
are.
and even she just said it for him.
My
Like,
friend
so he has
Teresa-
no excuse on why he's mad right now, because she's telling him everything. I don't know why she's so sympathetic about this. Like, if someone came at me like this over a YouTube video I made 10 years ago, to be honest, I might get mad, because why? Why would you even do that? So I might get mad at the other person. I'm just saying, just for getting mad at something so stupid.
Cool.
And that's my friend Dalton, my gay friend Dalton. You could clearly see
Yeah, obviously, but I'm glad I'm learning this through someone in the chat 4 years later into our relationship.
I don't even know how they fucking found that. I didn't even know that was
Wait, so this was 6 years prior to when they got together, so this argument is stupid.
There.
So you were relying on the
She would have
fact
been
that I would
forgot
not
by
find
then.
that out.
I was giving him like the littlest, tiniest benefit of the doubt that like the video was made like a year before they got together or something like that. But it wasn't even that. It was 6 years after. That's crazy.
I'm lying.
No, I'm saying you're relying on the fact that I would not
Why
find
is
it
it a
out.
big deal?
It's not, but you're
stupid video.
but you're like, oh, I can't believe you found that out. You
How am I-
should have never seen that.
When did I ever say
Because it's
that?
embarrassing. No one wants you to see a video of them from 10 years ago. Like, if there was a video of me from 10 years ago, I probably would have I probably have to see before I want to show anyone. Because it's embarrassing. Simple as that.
He's really reaching deep into his asshole to pull things out to be upset about. He's fighting ghosts. He's having an argument with an imaginary enemy in his own mind here. Like, it's not like she was relying on the fact that you'd never find this. This is something that she would never be thinking about in the first place because it is absolutely just not a big deal.
Right.
And the fact that you did see it is not a big deal either. Like, at all.
Well, he's making it a big deal.
I don't know why he starts, like, questioning her, like, I don't even know who those people are. It's like, well, yeah, you probably don't. It was 10 years ago, and I'm guessing they're not friends 10 years after high school, right? Like, it's just not that deep. Like, it's not hiding something.
Imagine being one of the friends that was in the video and seeing this, like, and seeing this on, like, your feed or something like that. Like, bro, is that me in that video, bro?
Like, who cares about it? Like, why is that something she'd ever think to bring up? Like, sitting you down, listen, we need to have a serious talk. I made a YouTube video 10 years ago. No.
Bro, whoa. This is, see, let me like. This is...
Oh, no, there was nothing like that
I like
about
this
it. We
one more than the past couple videos he's been making. These are the goofy videos I love.
actually talked about nothing, but I needed you to know. I filmed a YouTube video once. Like, what's the conversation even supposed to look like there? It's it's a profound nothing sandwich here. There is nothing to be upset about. And yet he is still going on and on about it.
Right.
I won't show you too much more. I'll just go ahead and show you how it ends, where he just decides to
Fuck,
end
this
stream in
should be a
bad mood
huge
about it.
laughing moment. Like, oh, I seen a video of you from 10 years ago. You look dumb as shit, bro. Or like you look nervous, or you look something like that seems like a laughing moment. That doesn't seem like a moment you get angry at. Seems like a
About it,
laugher.
mad at her.
I don't understand how like you
See a video of somebody
from.
from.
Oh, yeah, we did
Let me
this thing.
ask y'all actually. If you see a video from somebody from 10 years ago, won't you just like, or like of your significant other, won't you just like make fun of them or like in some sort of way? That's what I would do, to be honest. It'd be funny.
I'm not thinking.
It's not
about
like- it's
it
not- it's not
because
like-
it wasn't a series. I was never
I
on a
know,
podcast. I was never
I
doing
get it.
YouTube like that. I made a video before on YouTube.
Bruh. I'm just gonna stream, guys.
That's so stupid.
Everyone, have a good night. Peace.
No.
She's absolutely right. That is so stupid. I couldn't believe the argument that I had listened to here, so I just
Right.
had to talk about it. That's really about it.
I really hope it's a bad skit. I really hope that is a bad skit. But let's get. I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.